Let's take a look at the time I have left. People have been comparing this game to Parasite Eve, which has me interested, like right off the bat. But the whole game does have a 6-hour time limit to it, which does make me wary. Okay. Sure. I appreciate that. Yeah. And as I mentioned, there have been a bunch of mountain climbing games. Jusant is probably the most similar to the one that we just played. There's also Valley Peaks, which I played the demo of. And then there are also some more cartoony ones like Surmount and Bread and Fred. Dodge direction opposite. Okay. Open apps. Sprint, force walking. Okay. Well, I mean, not a whole lot that can be done there. I'm just hoping that stylistically this game really nails it and that the battle system is engaging. Gameplay wise, they're going for a bit of survival horror, which is, really popular right now. So here's the thing. So there's story difficulty, perfect for those who love adventure games and get stressed over time limits. Time completely stops in menus, combat, and waiting rooms. You start with additional skill slots. The skill reflexes shows the screen the button you need to press to dodge an enemy attack. This is unlocked by default and can be unequipped in the skills menu. Balanced is for RPG lovers and adventure game enthusiasts alike. Time only stops in waiting rooms. Time flows 10 times slower in menus and combat. So this is the intended gameplay style, so we're going to give this a try. Chapter 1-2, Platform 57, Residential Area. We will all eventually die. It is only a matter of what to do with the time we have left. It wasn't always like this. They believed to have discovered the panacea and conquered the death of deaths. Perhaps their hubris brought us where we are. Yet the uncertainty of each new dawn is not the same as the certain darkness in an abandoned platform in the deepest parts of Colony 7. When you are already alone and everyone is just waiting for you to die, time takes a different dimension, right, Aline? I wonder if you will accept it, like the others. Got our neon pants and jacket. The notification system will be activated when the database is updated with new information. Amongst these are items, clues, and various events. New entries will appear as you get clues during exploration. Each contains multiple fragments, which can be unlocked. Fragments contain details about the game's world and characters, as well as useful information about Colony 7's layout and the whereabouts of key items in exploratory areas. Each fragment requires a specific number of clues to unlock. Leave no stone unturned during your escape. Just wanted to double check to make sure I was recording. The Ebro locks. It is common to find Ebro locks on interior doors. Some modules were shared in the colonies, and tenants preferred to protect their privacy. Sometimes they were even installed to automatically close a closet door. Mian bracelets were used as keys, although Aline no longer needed as so many locks, as she always had to wear her bracelet. She only left it on the bedside table when she went to sleep. Beyond bracelet 132.798.ALRE. The identifier. MIAN bracelets identify colony residents. The acronym refers to the miasma affected number with which each resident is registered when entering the colony. It's a thin, simple band, slightly stretchy and hardly noticeable. They are for single-person use and are non-transferable. Although anyone can take it off or wear someone else's, it is an offense to use one to impersonate someone else. Malignant vapors. In the past, miasmas were thought to be malignant vapors which emerged from sick or putrefying bodies, corrupt organic matter, and infected and stagnant water. In Greek mythology, the term referred to contamination, a kind of divine punishment in the form of bad air, which caused great rates of mortality unless damage was repaired through sacrifices and rituals. In the 17th century, the miasmatic theory was formulated, in which diseases were thought to be consequence of these fetid vapors. Florence Nightingale was one of its biggest advocates, making enormous advances in health via scrupulous hygiene in hospitals. Today, the theory is obsolete. Do not confuse with miasma condition. But the condition is closed. So I'm just double checking volume. Oh, keyboard. Hello. Around forums from Voltafan 1998. Hey, I've been quite out of the loop on this thing since the girl about I've been quite out of the loop on this since the thing about the girl went quiet. Any big developments in recent months? Hardly read any other news apart from inside this forum, and it looks like WWA and pals has set its sight on other issues. What do you reckon? Give me an update. From NIV. Hey there, OP. There have been developments, but in general, the forum is dead. There's hardly anyone here discussing anything, and almost all discussion topics are reduced to popularity rankings, moments, etc. I miss the days when serious issues about the future of humanity were discussed here, rather than squabbles over waifu versus lolly. Ugh. This is from the subforum gr/colony7. Subforum for all things Colony 7, mostly about the goddess these days. Join now. There are browse options, but they don't really appear to do anything. And a controller vibrates when you mouse over something. Guillaume's photo. Nude photos? Hello? Guillaume Martel. Guillaume was a patron of the famous Rock Flowers nudist bar in Haight-Ashbury, San Francisco in the 1970s. His youth was filled with free love and hippie passion. Later on, he coupled up with Marguerite Blanchett, but kept his free spirit. He still has photos from those days, endearing, faded instant camera snaps. Okay. Guillaume's library. Ceremonial urn, Marguerite Blanchett. Complete works of William Shakespeare. Sonnets, Cavato. The Golden Bough, James George Fraser. Metaphysics, Aristotle. The Divine Comedy. Okay, so they're either well-read or pretentious. Why not both? For some reason, this is navigated left to right. The Golden Bough. Guillaume was building a small collection of books, little by little, without really realizing it. When he moved from one city to another and took the books he'd taken out from the library with him, he never had a formalized academic background, but he was always enamored with arts and culture in general. So, lore unlocks skills? Interesting. App and reminders. Check the legend at the bottom right of the screen to see the options available in the current menu. You can open the reminder menu from the map menu at any time. This lets you add an icon to the current area. In the current area. Okay, so this seems to be a dead end, and that seems to be progress. So square is database, that is, triangle is that, and then L2 is map. All right. Nymph dancing. Incorrect, Mian. Please use a bracelet with the required permissions. It's the Mian menu. I see. Enough with the thieves. What can you do about the increasing number of thefts? Only share your Mian permissions with family and close friends. Always lock your module. Jumping from neighboring balconies is a common method of intrusion. Be cautious, even if no one lives next to you. Secure your balcony. Security casings, additional controls, and other access restrictions have been implemented to combat theft. Follow the new measures. Oh no, this is brought to you by Ebro. Cannot be used here. Mysterious voice. The spasm. It's the beginning of the end. You can feel it, can't you? You've seen it so many times. Now it's your turn to suffer. Man's voice. The world collapses beneath your feet. There's nothing you can hold on to anymore. Images of death drag you down. Your willpower vanishes before them. Child's voice. Time is running out. Does anything still matter to you? Old man's voice. You choose. Do you wait, or do you take the only path left to you? Woman's voice. Doesn't matter what I do, does it? It's the end. The same for everyone. Girl's voice. But isn't that what it means to be alive? You know it already. You'll be dead in 6 hours. How does it feel to know it's all over? Fear, maybe sadness, or maybe relief. Aline, what are you trying to hide? Here I know everything. There's one path, the only path, as you know. You just need the will to take it. But you've been lost for a while, haven't you? Still, maybe there's something you'd like to do before you die. Damn, it's at least our ass is still illuminated. Oh, yeesh, moving. Dodge on time. The tension meter fills a little with each successful dodge. Dodges executed with perfect precision fill it more quickly. Aline and the creatures measure their willpower in a battle of attrition. The enemy's willpower points will be gradually reduced in two ways: by throwing attacks at you, even if the attack fails, by getting hit by your attacks. Most creatures give up the chase when they run out of willpower, allowing Aline to successfully overcome the near-death experience, NDE. Yeah, it's supposed to be an RPG. Creature willpower meter. This meter represents the creature's willpower. It reduces bit by bit with each enemy action, as well as when receiving damage or being under the effect of certain statuses. Aline's resources. Aline's combat resources include tension meter, red, willpower / WP meter, white, and skill points, SP, circle. Okay. Okay. Command, accumulate. Most skills require the use of skill points, SP. Use your turn to convert 2 fragments from the tension bar to 1 SP and store it in your reserve. Your SP reserve is maintained between NDEs. Okay. This is not very intuitive. Command, skills. You can execute several skills from the corresponding menu, most of which require either willpower points or skill points. Now, try using breathing to recover some willpower. So what was confusing me is I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if I can press up as a response to QTEs or not. There's one path, the only path, as you know. You just need the will to take it. Timer and passage of time. Pay careful attention to the label under the timer to check the current passage of time. Time passes 10 times slower in menus and during NDEs, so you don't have to worry too much about it when you're not exploring. Willpower and condition. I mean, imagine that, Cthulhu's. Elaine's willpower is maintained between exploration and combat phases. If she loses it completely, she will faint and need to spend time in forced rest. Avoid fainting by finding a good place to rest and recover her willpower properly to continue. Lodge family. Alicia Brassington. Lawrence family. If you're gonna do this shit on a time limit, show me all the messages. Like, why is this not showing me anything? Like, that message should not be disappearing. It's forcing me to waste time if I want to read all the text. Requires another type of key. Stamina appears to be the little circle at the bottom left. I don't really know where I'm going. Updated map. I'm assuming that's our destination. Yeah, so it starts out white and then it depletes to black over time. Happy Bar, your food for thought. It covers half your willpower. Beware of enemy tension. Enemies also have a tension meter. Enemies with high tension are more aggressive and can cast special attacks or negative effects. Keep an eye on their tension to anticipate their movements. Countdown area effect deals a large amount of WP damage when the countdown ends. Command, move. Status effects are connected to the area in which they are received. If the enemy provokes a status in your current area, move to adjacent areas to negate the effects. I don't think this is quite so much timing as it is just press the right direction before they attack. I think there's no penalty for pushing it as early as possible. Interaction. Some areas feature interacting elements which can change the course of the encounter. If the enemy seems too powerful, try moving between zones and use the environment to your advantage. Push pillar. Pushes an unstable pillar toward the enemy, inflicting severe willpower damage. Liminal experience. All right. Fractures and NDEs. As Aline's condition gets worse, mysterious fractures appear in Colony 7. Touching one of them will lead to a near-death experience. Fractures disappear after you encounter them, but will reappear after fainting or resting. What does that say? The girl that always carries an umbrella. Reach the residential hall. What? Is that the thing you meant to say with your words? Oh. I got. Oh, okay, there is timing involved. Ah. Nope. Reverse its dodge direction. Ah, okay. Oh. Did we level up? Yeah. Oh, 200 exit. Oh, we can choose. Okay, because the game has a time limit, sprinting is actually a resource. Oh, Neil's daddy to eat. Got it. Right. Yeah, people have been describing it compared to Parasite Eve, but I feel like it definitely PS1 era horror aesthetic. But yeah, I feel like this has a bit more Kudelka or Shadow Hearts 1 in it. Maximum tension. I'm curious about the tension and what that's going to do. Oh, it just gives you another bar. Ah, okay, that's actually huge. Nope. Promotional voucher. Auto supplier, free voucher. From Notebook Ebro. Is there anywhere I can view my items? Yes. '10th anniversary global promotion. Happy Bar X Nocturnal Coffee. Your food for thought. I feel like time should definitely stop completely in menus. No. Which direction am I currently facing? That's... Oh, I guess that way? Oh. Yeah. Tension techniques. Special techniques that can be performed during the enemy's turn. Raise tension by avoiding enemy attacks. Executing the technique consumes a segment of the meter. If performed correctly, it will reduce enemy willpower. Tension block. Blocks the enemy's attack and reduces its willpower. Consumes a fragment of the tension meter. Oh. Oh. Metal. Some actions, such as a tension block, can damage the enemy's metal. If the enemy's metal is reduced to 0, the enemy suffers a break. The enemy's turn ends instantly, and Aline will get an extra turn during hers. Okay. It's a little bit of press turn action. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough. Ah! Oh, the thing isn't appearing anymore. So skill points transfer over, if I'm not mistaken. So what was confusing me is the timing does not appear to show up again after the tutorial, and that was really unclear. Want to go to the bridge or that place? This place might be close. Ah! Those camera angles are kind of mean. Okay, getting the hang of this. Oh, I see. Okay. Now that is the maximum. Sure. Cool. Oh, I completely ignored that one area. P57 residential area, residential hall. Another promotional voucher. Great. Seventh Dome. Axis. Platform 57. Excavated annexes, external facilities. Firewall, security layer. Okay. Lower maintenance level. Yeah, I don't really know where we're going, so I'm just kind of trying to move fast because we're on a time limit. I kind of wish I knew where we were going, because that would have me invested in this a bit more. The automatic supply service is currently out of order. Does not have the required permissions. Uh-oh. Letter addressed to the maintenance inspector, Mr. David Mueller. Mueller? Eh. Empty envelope. Item inspection. Some items have parts that you will be able to inspect in detail to find new clues. P57 residential area, platform 57. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's where we were. Whoa. Second category. Well, clearly this is where we need to be. I guess we need to try and get the guy's bracelet, but... It's a laundromat we can't access. I'm really not sure how the sprint, like what causes sprint to refresh itself. Community rooms 0A. Waiting rooms and resting. Resting is the most common way of regaining willpower. You should rest in waiting rooms, special rooms in which time can be consumed in exchange for recuperating rest. Select the time you want to consume or the amount of willpower you want to recover, and the other value will be adjusted automatically. Once consumed, lost time cannot be recovered. Go. Self-help group platform 57 meeting room. Oh, our door is open to all residents. Gabriel Manning. G. Manning. Okay. Ceremonial urn. Gil Martel. That's weird. Guitar scores. Gibbon Butterfly acoustic guitar. External USB hard disk drive. Guillaume's backup. I don't think it's a disease. When the relocation plan put him in Colony 7, Guillaume worked hard in an organized way to help others. He started to find meaning in feeling useful to others rather than in his personal projects. He enjoyed bringing others comfort and joy for life. SHG-57 was a very exciting project for him. The following excerpt from one of his articles shows a deeper perspective. The hardest thing is to realize that the affected are sad because they know they are going to die, as if we didn't know from the moment we were born. Miasma saddens them, exhausts their hopes, and darkens their smiles. It's as if they don't care about the present day because they fear sudden death. Death is always sudden, although it is present from your very first tears in the crib. I don't think miasma is a disease. I'm not sick. Rather, it's a blessing. That sounds like some evil stuff. Guma. Okay. The attention of Mr. Guillaume Martel. Sent by the Tri-A Association of Activities by and for the Affected, Colony 7. Okay. Natural History Pliny. Hourglass. With no sand. Guillaume used an old hourglass with no sand to explain one of the most important concepts he learned in life. Who knows when they're going to die? No one can be sure they won't die tomorrow, no matter how healthy and strong they feel. You should enjoy the present by being present in it. On the other hand, no one can be sure they'll die today, however bad they feel. You should live every day as if it were your last, but always thinking that there will be many more. This vital principle of clinging to the present enlightened the poor souls of the affected in SHG-57 who attended his conferences. The last survivor is us, Lean Reinhardt. RXF3. Throw stone, critical path. Throws a stone at the enemy. Mayan bracelets are made from Ebro Mats RXF3, a material derived from RXF1, developed by NASA in 2005 for aerospace use. The RXF3 is a resistant, lightweight, modified polyethylene plastic, practically unaffected by temperature, radiation, and humidity. Mayan bracelets are designed to withstand normal use without suffering from wear. The Ebro interface can be incorporated to expand their functionality. A condition. Miasma is a condition of unknown origin which originally appeared in 1992. The first cases featured people whose hair suddenly became white, all of whom were consumers of panacea. The rapid spread of miasma led to theories about highly contagious development processes, although experts remain unaware of the exact mechanism. While it cannot be said to be a disease, the fact is that miasmatics die quickly, in a few years at most, albeit there are no statistics to confirm any concrete findings. Miasma's etiology, its transmission, and evolution remain a mystery. There is no known treatment. Okay, so what can we do with Guillaume's Wednesday the 26th? Ray Kimura, Sicilian Defense, a chess masterclass. Can we zoom in on that? Gabriel, no. We're looking for David Muller, maintenance. 125336 Dumb. So it was here. And he has not necessarily left his monthly plan. Let's see if you need advice or someone to talk to. Handsome Gabriel. Jam night, Thursday night. Look around, optional path. Identify special areas or useful interactions and marks them on the map. Guillaume Martel bought a second-hand Gibbon Butterfly acoustic guitar made in Nashville in 1977. He made money by playing it in rock bars in his youth and, when he was older, by giving private lessons. He used it to play classic hippie songs in the SHG 57 jams, and helped Maggie to fall in love with him when he played All of You on it. Gibbon has continued to manufacture the Butterfly model since its inception in the 1960s, alongside the new musical and ideological era. Spanish Romance. Guillaume kept various guitar tabs and scores, mainly worn out 60s and 70s classic rock chords. Some were even written by hand on a blank stave. In his youth, he used these to learn popular songs at the time and to perform in live venues. These songs were particularly useful later on in the SHG 57 music workshops. He loved classical guitar scores, especially Santiago de Murcia and Matteo Albeniz, with whom he started his musical journey. He loved playing them in moments of solitude, though never in public. Equipping skills. Skills that are unlocked during the natural course of the adventure, critical path, are always available. The rest of the skills, optional path and secret path, have to be equipped first in the skills menu. As your liminal level increases, you'll be able to unlock additional slots to equip more skills of each type. Check the tutorial section for more information. Okay. Oh, you can use some skills outside of battle. Nice. This room. That's where we're... Updated map. Gym, hall, elevator, office... That was Guillaume's module. Oh, we can probably open up that now. Okay. I think we've done everything we need to do here. Is that the waiting room? Oh, you can read the database here. Okay, that makes more sense. We'll finish exploring what we can here, and then we'll just book it back to Guillaume's module. Residential Office A. General coexistence rules. I do appreciate that you don't, like, it marks something as unopened until you look at it. Another happy bar. Okay, it does seem that sprint comes back over time. Very slowly, however. It probably recharges mostly during fights. Ooh, okay. So we can trade those for... That's going to need a different type of key. Auto supplier, that makes sense. Okay. I feel like maybe sprint should recharge a bit faster. Because it being like a complete consumable is a little strange. So going into waiting room seems to fully recharge our stamina. Okay. Authorize me on. Resource-bound interactions. Depending on the action, some interactions may require consuming either willpower or time. Manage your resources depending on the situation, but be careful. If you execute the action without enough willpower points, you will faint immediately after. Jump! Ah, we're breaking into the place below. Whoop. This is an interesting combination of mechanics. Viwa Damu. There we go. Volta, the movie. Film in physical format. David Muller. Is this the same hall? I don't really understand how that works, but I'm not going to question it. Conceptually, this is very interesting. Not quite sure if it's my thing, but it's very cool. How's our willpower doing? We should probably, top up, yeah. Whoop! There we go. Maintenance hub 1. Whoa! Oh, right in front of the vending machine, huh? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, but that works out perfectly fine. Oh wait, we can check out the database from there. All right. GCRs are prescriptive documents within the colony's exclusive civil law. This legal regulatory framework is necessary to circumscribe its inhabitants' freedoms and prohibitions in order to improve coexistence among citizens. In compliance with a set of laws, the laws governing inhabitants' rights, obligations, and responsibilities, legislation relating to public spaces, hygiene, noise, assembly, and public order measures, etc. have been developed. This document was adopted as a matter of urgency in the WWA Parliament after assessing the consequences of the Volta Uprising to avoid similar situations in future. Some arenas of public opinion were very critical of the GCRs as they interpreted the restrictions on inhabitants' civil liberties as being excessive. Deactivation increases the time you can sprint. Mian bracelets feature robust design and are designed to last. Given the nature of the affected, Mian bracelets tend to survive them. However, colony administrative agents are in charge of disabling the chip after the death of an affected person. The Ebro interface cannot access the bracelet chip if it is disabled. This process cannot be reversed. The Worldwide Alliance, or International Alliance, is an organization founded in 1965 upon consensus from the new governments. Its initial objective was to achieve global social and economic cooperation. Over time, it absorbed other similar existing bodies, such as NATO, the UN, the European Union, and WHO. Oh, sick. That's his passive. Oh, God. Oh, that was wrong. I don't understand the timing on that. There we go. I don't know if I have to block for a certain amount of time, or if it's just down to like when I release it. Actually. It looks like I just have to press it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. A bit of first-person action. Ah. Gimme candy. Oh, it's expired? A Santley bar. Wrecking bar. Okay. What does the expired bar do for me? Oh, it it takes away a shitload of my willpower. All right. Maybe we'll find a use for that. That seems like hard progress. Lost and found items. Free sample, Volta Volume 1. Is that a clue? Nightingale model kit. Alright. Just stealing everything we can get our grubby little hands on, I guess. Not sure how that's gonna help, but... Is this a waiting room? Okay, now this seems like big progress. That all seems to be blocked off. Okay. What am I... Oh, do I have to use the bar? No? Maintenance personnel only. No, requires another type of key. Alright. I don't know what you would do there. Okay. All right. Blocked by the other side. Oh, there was no avoiding that. Okay, that was very slow. Yuck. There we go. Enemies with parts. Some enemies have more than one target. If you destroy any of its parts, taking offensive actions with direct attacks or interacting with your surroundings, you can prevent them from executing certain attacks. Use the extra command Inspect. It does not consume a turn to check all targets and their durability. Okay. Oh, this consumes health to use. I see. Oh. Okay. It's almost done. Okay. Yeah, I think you only have a certain amount of time in which you are allowed to parry, essentially. We can use the health. Whoa. Some kind of lock. Open it. Oh, there's a directional. Okay. I have a feeling that we're gonna be consuming a resource if we do that. Whoa. Maintenance gate and shutter manual override protocol. Looks like we gotta break it. All that went smoothly. Maintenance key. Iced coffee. Nice. Another happy bar. You know what? Probably a good idea to use one of those. That fight did a number on us. Lucky turns. Okay, maintenance stuff. So now we can use Damu, right? Yeah, okay. So this takes us back out here. There was a save point here. Okay. So I'm going to save here. I'm going to quickly go and check out that dead end and see if the maintenance key works there. It might not. And then we can just load our progress here. So now we got a whole bunch of things we can go back and open. I just don't know. I don't remember where everything is. Perfect. That was actually worth coming here. Out of battery. Volta's pamphlet. Voltism. Okay. There. Oh no, we can sneak by. Well, can't get past that. Too early. There we go. Oh. Rude. Just slaps me twice and then runs away. Well, now we know they can do that. Disappears of material from the slab rooms. Access is limited in maintenance hours. Oh god, this map is getting so confusing. Industrial zip tie. It'd really mean if they hid like some kind of item on the other side of that fissure. No? Can't interact with that? Transportation bay. I'm gonna be so lost, man. Final waiting room. At the end of each chapter, you'll find a final waiting room where you must choose between continuing to explore the current area or leaving it behind for good. If you decide to proceed, you will lose all remaining time on the timer, so make sure to keep searching for clues until the last minute. Once you reach this room, you'll be able to teleport to it from any other waiting room by consuming a bit of time. So I guess it breaks things down into chunks. So we'll save here and read the database. I don't know if I'm going to bother exploring the other stuff since it's just the demo after all. But this would be the point where I'd start backtracking to open up those various maintenance boxes. Reginald Volta's pamphlet. Doubles the amount of tension gained by the focus command. Oh, sick. In January 2019, Reginald Volta penned a famous and incendiary political pamphlet that marked the beginning of the uprising. In it, he accused the WWA of neglecting the affected inside the colonies and suggested that their organization was behind the emergence of the miasma as a means to tackle the overpopulation crisis. Though not a direct call to arms, his words were intended to spur the affected into action and inspire a sense of unity. He was well aware that the most lethal of all weapons was already inside them all, the miasma. An old key. Cleanse. Clear as active statuses and traps in the current area. Despite Colony 7's state-of-the-art security measures, some doors still require a plain and simple key for unlocking. This can be traced back to the colony's origins and a much older project, making it common to find anachronistic elements in its structure. The colonies were built over several decades, so much inconsistencies were not unusual. However, from 2010 onward, mechanical elements took over electronic circuitry, a result of the doubts raised by SOL and its impact on security, computing, and telecommunications. Maintenance areas now rely primarily on traditional locks and keys to ensure that, in the event of another catastrophe, access to all facilities is guaranteed. Maintenance areas were operated by affected persons with specific technical training. The initial plan was to externally monitor and adjust service facilities. However, it was economically impractical due to both a lack of financial resources and time. Simple heating, ventilation, running water, electricity installations, etc. had to be manually maintained and repaired. However, the WWA knew how to make the best of a bad situation and turn the problem into an incentive for many residents who had suitable technical training. Perhaps the maintenance areas were the first to function normally, as they would have done in the outside world, and they provided the impetus for other areas of work and productivity. Restaurants, clinics, hairdressers, programming studios, theaters, nightclubs all soon followed their example. Thus, the colony's society achieved a great sense of self-responsibility and managed to become self-sufficient, being as active as conventional cities. The pamphlet, Volta's pamphlet. Cleanse and Kick deals willpower damage to the creature and clears the current zone from traps and status effects. Colony 4, January 2019. Nobody dares say it, but I will. The WWA is abandoning Colony 4. They are obviously afraid. They haven't brought any new affected here to the pole for 3 years, but they're still taking them to other colonies. Affected still exist. New victims won't stop appearing, as they can't find a solution to the problem, or because they themselves cause it. We'll never know if we stand still and do nothing, waiting for our turn to go to the moratorium to get our soul sucked out. Nobody dares say it, but I will. We have to stand united and fight for our human rights. There are very few of us left alive. The WWA has abandoned us, waiting for us to enter Phase 3. Nobody dares say it, but I will. They said that there were 4 plans during Utopia, 4 experimental plans to end the overpopulation crisis. Hostile land is what they called here, the pole colony where we're confined. It's all a lie. The debacle, that's a good experiment to put an end to overpopulation, but no one dares say it. I will. Who can tell us that it wasn't really the WWA who spread the miasma? They're sitting in their comfortable armchairs in the minimum risk areas, and we're imprisoned here, in the middle of the frozen steppe. We live side by side with death, scythes in hand. The safety which they currently enjoy is ephemeral. Reginald Volta. Moratorium, huh? So I'm assuming that once I hit leave area, that's just the end of the demo. Do you want to proceed? There's no turning back after this point. All the remaining time will be lost for good, but you have more than enough time left. Your experience and skills are enough to face what's to come. Oh, it keeps going. This seems like the end of the demo, though, right? Oh, boss fight? Nah. Mysterious voice. Quintessence. The energy that shapes this world. The creatures can command it at will. Why wouldn't you? An impressive start. But still not enough. Quintessence Spear, critical path, throws an icicle of quintessence against the creatures, causing moderate damage. It always begins like this. Lying on the floor, just like all the others. That hole may have been born from the recesses of your memory. But that doesn't mean it's not going to kill you. Oh, okay. That's just on every tile. Okay. We're gonna have to do a cleanse. disables the move command, which is fine. There we go. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do there. I can see a pillar over there. Ah. Oh, you can clear the immobile status. All right. Oh, we need meter. Nice. Attack chance? Oh, I'm in trouble. Blech. Let's retry that. I got off to a bad start there. So really not understanding how I'm supposed to dodge that attack. Okay. Not. Ah. Nice. Oh shit. Can I just restart the fight? No? Not enough. Shit. Oh, it can heal itself, huh? Well, we need healing. Oof. The creature remains mysteriously still. I mean, we kind of have no choice. We need to heal. Okay, yeah. You take damage over time when that happens. So we can now move? Yeah. No obstacles. Okay. Ah, shit. That's fine. Nice. Now we get an extra turn. Alright. Not being able to move is fine. We need to focus. And we accumulate. Nice. Okay, and that consumes the immobile status. Alright, alright. Okay, skills, we need one more. catastrophe will soon unfold. Don't like the sound of that. We might be fucked. Yeah. Oh, we're still kicking. Oh, we need HP. Oh, it's exhausted. Fine by me. We need to heal again. Man. Oh, it depleted its tension. All right. I wanted to use Quintessence Spear, but oh well. The balance between like accumulating your skill points, like converting tension, I don't know how I feel about that. It just makes it so that you spend a lot of time trying to get usable resources when just scraping by the skin of your teeth, and considering that your strongest attacks require not only 2 skill points plus a chunk of HP, it means that you kind of need to heal before you start like burning through skill points. So I don't know. I feel like there's a bit of an imbalance there, unless that attack does like a fucking shit load of damage. Okay, we have 3 bonuses here. That's, let's see. See, we're not even able to acquire our maximum amount of skill points here anyway. So I guess an extra defensive skill would be nice. And then some extra health. And then offensive skills. Yeah, based on what we just saw, I'm assuming that they split everything, like the game, into like 1 hour chunks, so that they can compartmentalize it to prevent the player from just saving in a state where it's impossible to finish the game. Which is a smart idea. It certainly has me more. There we go. Time-driven escape adventure RPG. So we missed 6 clues and 2 items. I don't know. I'm certainly more tempted to back it than not. There's like 4 days left if anyone else is interested in doing so. Yeah, I do think this is really interesting, and I could really easily see this coming out on like the PS1 or the Dreamcast. This has distinct Dreamcast vibes. Though I feel like once you reach... Oh. Whoops. We could have opened that. That makes a lot more sense. Though I feel like once you reach the last waiting room, it should tell you how many things you're missing. Because if you don't know, then there's not much point in backtracking. If it's all fluff anyway. Like, I imagine there will be different endings based on whether or not you quote-unquote solve the mystery or whatever. But making that completely aimless for the player, I don't know. But yeah, very cool. Epic mega grants. That's silly. Very cool, though. I am glad to see more of this style and aesthetic of game. I always think it's really fun when developers try to go for different styles of game, horror themes in fantasy genres. Not sure how I like the sci-fi aspect here. Like I've always said, like I want more sci-fi JRPGs. I'm not sure if that's necessarily coming out in full force here, but I think the horror elements are really, really cool. And the action-based battle system is always a nice thing to see, especially with the vibes that it's kind of channeling from some games that I have enjoyed in the past. But yeah, I think I'll wrap it up there. So I don't think I'm going to end up checking out either Steel Hunters or Sin Duality. The beta for the network test actually ends for that in a couple days as well. And like I watched some gameplay footage and I'm just like, I don't know, I don't think this is for me. So I'm not sure if there's gonna be much point in checking that out. And it would be better if I just prepare for the next weekend. And I don't know, maybe we'll do some Infinite Wealth. Maybe we'll get back to some Wild Arms. We shall see. Anyway, thank y'all for hanging out. Make sure to hydrate if you haven't been. And get some good rest. Take care and peace out.